like so, and that should be a little bit better. Sorry. I had a little thing from my foot. I wanted to get it removed. The doctor identified it as a mucosidal cyst. Just a little fucking bump behind the toenail that every so often. Why is my collar so tied up? Every so often would, you know, rub up against the shoe, get inflamed, get pissed off, bleed. It was a whole thing. So I've been fucking around with it for about a year or two, and then finally, like, go ahead and remove it. So went there and they did that. Numbed my foot up. It's still numb. The toe is still very much numb. And then because of that, after that, I'm like, well, I didn't want to drive right away on the numb foot. They didn't say anything. He's a really cool kind of old school doctor. He gives a fuck about much. He didn't say I couldn't drive or anything like that. The topic didn't come up. So I ran and grabbed a quick lunch. But yeah, now I'm here. And I decided I want to play, if not directly with it, indirectly with the box. I was looking for the box the other day. The Mr. A name as indicated by the stream title, but I don't care for the title. I don't like the title. But again, Takeudo, he can go wherever the fuck he wants. Like, right? It's his product. And I'm allowed to say I don't like it, the name of it, right? The product itself is pretty rad. I am still going through a lot of sort of growing pains with the Mr. System. Some stuff makes sense to me from playing with the Analog Pocket. Some stuff doesn't make sense to me from playing with the Analog Pocket. Like, a couple things are completely different. I miss the amazing updater that you have with the Analog Pocket that just kind of like magically does everything. So it seems like there's more of a manual component to this, or if there isn't, I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. A handful of systems I can't get to work for love or money. WonderSwan, no idea why I can't get to work, but it works fine on the Analog Pocket. Saturn, I could get Saturn to work. Only one game I really want to play on the Saturn, that's Necronomicon Digital Pinball. Or I might even play it today, I don't know. Game Boy Advance I could get, Super Nintendo I could get, PlayStation I can't, which again is kind of disappointing because there's a handful of PlayStation games that I'd like to play through. But yeah, I figured I would jump into the realm of doing this. I know that there's a little bit of lag. So I'm trying to be like careful with what games I pick because there is some input lag. I can feel it. And I can help eliminate that by the way I handle things. First and foremost, using a USB controller. I know that's going to add a little bit of delay because you have an additional layer of abstraction because it has to run through the UI, has to run through Linux, right? So that's going to throw shit off. Then, as well, I'm basically playing looking at OBS because I'm running it through one of my lesser capture cards that I used to use to capture video that I know it has a little bit of a delay to it. So that's introducing it. I can help eliminate one, if not both of those. But yeah, I don't want to deal with juggling multiple inputs into my monitor. I know it'll do picture-in-picture. I don't know. That seems exhausting to try to fuck with that. So we're gonna do this in the meantime, and we'll see how well it works or how well it doesn't work. And I probably should get I would like to actually get the artwork up in the corner, right? Because it looks, shit looks barren without it, right? So we'll just go to Wikipedia and we'll grab their cover art and we'll call it good stuff. Alright, where are we at here? At any rate, game we'll be playing, it's gonna vary. I'm just gonna go play through random games. It's not gonna be any one particular one. What I wanted to start with is a game at least I'm familiar with playing. In case you haven't seen the others before, it's Tetris Battle Gaiden, which this is an English patched version of it, which I've never played, so I'll be kind of interested to see, you know, my Japanese is bad, so I'm sure I'm forgetting a ton, or there's a ton that I didn't know, or a ton that I'm forgetting, so I'll be interested to see like a little bit more about the game. But it's the best Tetris game that has I've ever come across as far as a 2-player Tetris is concerned. The 4-player Tetris on N64 was that, like Tetris World. That was actually an excellent Tetris, both the gold piece and the silver pieces. And then, not Tetris, but Wet Tricks on the Dreamcast is a fucking banger. Oh, so good. But Tetris Battle Guide, in which the person who did this, Fascist, has translated it into Tetris Battle Spin-Off. Sure. Gaiden usually means side story, but I get spin-off. It's a fighting Tetris game, or the characters you pick have different powers. And unlike most versions of Tetris, there's a common pool of pieces, right? So you actually find yourself kind of fighting amongst the other player for what pieces you want. So, for example, play the 1-player battle. Go on. And there's a handful of characters. Halloween's the first one you can see. So his powers are Fry, Dark, Vampire, and Bomb. Then you have Miralyn, which powers are Miralyn, Inversion, Panteris, and Sertet. The Shaman, Moses Rotation, Curse, and Prayer. Aladdin, Seesaw, Shield, Fax, and Remote. Fax, I can tell you that off the top of my head, it basically copies the other person's playfield and puts it on top of yours, if memory serves, or that copy is the other one. I don't know. Saul, Mirror, Paralysis, and Copy for the Princess. The Bits, Stardust, Fever, Gang, and Mambo. And the Ninja, who I often play as Assemble, Fraud, Ruin, and Medusa. You also have those with me. But pick your character, those are your powers. You unleash the powers by pressing up on the D-pad, right? You unleash the powers by pressing up on the D-pad. You accumulate the powers by the pieces you get will have like a little sort of glowy ball in them. And clearing a line with that glowy ball. So it's not unusual for you to pick pieces that you might not normally pick because it has that little ball in it, right? While the ninja was out training, his fiancée Kyoko was turned into a frog by an evil mage who left him a message to bring her back to her former self. You need medicine that only a dragon knows to make. I'll get you back to normal, I promise. Cool. A little bit more story than I was aware of. We're going up against Halloween, the Pumpkin Man, out here in Battle World. Maybe I should carve this one up. Oh, fried frog sounds pretty good to me. Snap. And you'll see what I mean. Good artwork, and it's fantastic. It's a great looking Super Nintendo game. But that center column, see if I can pause it real quick. See those 3 pieces? 1, 2, 3 in the middle? Those are for both of us. Right? So when you need a piece, you just take the next one off the top. So you kind of don't know exactly which piece you're gonna get next. You know when you probably would get next, and if you hurry up, sometimes you can force it to. But it's really an interesting take. So watch, we'll get the T piece, he'll get the T piece. Now if I wait long enough, he'll get the S. Now I want to rush to get this little flashy piece. See it? Because that's gonna let me get my powers. So again, do the same sort of thing. I'm going to wait, let him get the square or T, and then I'll get the little flashy piece. So it's a different type of Tetris strategy than you probably used to. Wait for him to clear it. Go down here, get this piece. If you can keep getting the little flashy pieces, that's really the most important part. Without that, you can't do your powers. But you also still have to play Tetris, right? So you gotta start clearing lines at some point, which is probably for me to write about now. Alright, let's start clearing lines. He can have a piece. Shit. Alright, so the little balls that are building up, those are the powers I have. And it's incredibly frustrating when there's a piece that you want and it just disappears because the other dude got it. Ah, terrifically frustrating. I'd like the straight piece. I'm gonna wait. But see, I'm not getting my powers. He's getting faster than I am. That could be a problem. Oh, so he's casting a power. He's doing Vampire, which is going to do what? Suck away all my powers. Now I'm fucked. Now he's going to do Bomb. He's going to punch all these holes in my shit. And that's how you play Tetris Battle Gaiden. I got greedy. I hoarded my powers. And now I'm paying for it. You play best of 3, right? So even if I lose this one, you still got another one to come back on. Just rush to try to get this piece. Yeah, I don't know of any other Tetris game, I'm not like the world's biggest Tetris player, that does this exact common pool of pieces. It's really, really fucking antagonizing. Like, this game will end friendships. Fuck, I wouldn't swear. Assemble. So this should help me out here, right? It's gonna be bump, 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 bump. Right? Help me out a little bit. Get all the pieces lined up to fix that bomb he did. Undo that. I want this next piece. So get that. Get this, rush it. Shit! I lost my piece I needed. Talking and playing Tetris is not my strong suit either. Try to get that. Yep, that's what we wanted. Good. That straight piece would be miraculous right now. So let's try to get it. Alright. And we win. I wasn't even paying attention to the screen. So I didn't even have to use the power. But that's it. That's how you play the game. There is no button to drop. I wish there was. I'm gonna let him have that straight piece. We're gonna try to get that C piece. Again. Let him have it straight as possible. Shit. You can't stop. You can't stop playing Tetris just to collect the power points, right? You're guaranteed to lose that way. I gotta clean my shit up. But if I get 1 point, that's the nice thing about the ninja, right? He can really straighten out a bad situation pretty quickly. Maybe why I picked him is kind of like a defensive move more than anything else. Right. We'll go ahead and we'll slide all the pieces over. Alright, see that? Easy enough. I'm kind of fine with that. That gives me a nice place to put our... Oh, no, he got the piece I wanted. I'm no longer okay with it. So we get power here. Even if it means things getting a little crusty. Assemble. I tried to assemble before he did the drain. It did not work. Fuck! Alright. Assemble again. I haven't played this in several years. But I do actually have a physical copy of this on the Super Famicom. It's one of a handful of cartridges that I do have handy. And the Mr. version of it does seem to be perfect. I have no... there is, like I said, there's that bit of a lag, but that's from... That's a technology problem. I said, fuck, you wanted that piece. Alright. There we go. Get 3. 1, 2, 3. Ruin. Good. Try out some more of the powers. Usually the highest power, which is like I think 5 or 6, it's significantly better than everything else. If you can save it and get to it, it's always worth it. But as you've seen, like it's pretty easy for or can be pretty easy. Free to get fucked in very short order. Going out for that straight piece. Got it. Fire off Medusa. Should stone up all his pieces, right? Now he can't clear them at all. Good luck. I don't need to use the assemble, but I'm doing it as much as I can burn his piece as well, right? I was trying to get rid of that piece. But again, we can fix it with assemble and just clear that piece, which is easier said than done. But see, if you fire off your power, they lose the piece that they have. It just depends on when you do it. I need that straight. Hopefully I'll fuck him up enough. And then when you play against people, you can play like best of 7, right? I remember I was playing it a bunch. I don't remember everyone's power. I just remember using Ninja a lot, mostly for that level, that assemble helps a ton. It usually gets you out of a lot of jams, so that's kind of my go-to. Merlin's up. Everyone has their own little stage. There's nothing really special about them. Just some cool artwork. I would have loved this if this was like an arcade game. I mean, the Super Nintendo at the time was beautiful, but like looking back, you can see like there's like a depth to the color that the arcade games of the time had just a little bit more oomph going on. All right, again, we're gonna hold off, let him get the blue, get this, and that's half the game. When you play for person, you'll find yourself in these situations where we're both just sort of waiting here for our pieces to fall, and you're mentally calculating like, okay, well, am I gonna get this piece or am I not gonna get it? And then, you know, you start strategizing. And again, sometimes you just go, fuck it. I gotta start playing vanilla Tetris, right? I want to have the screen. I want to have the screen. Take the green. And as long as you have the power, those little pellets on your board, You really can't lose them. You can't do anything with them, but you know, they just sort of hang around. Like this, like this, get this. I want that straight. We might have to just get a line here, and then we can clear stuff up with assemble. I don't remember what frog does. Let's find out. I think that's the one that fucks with the controls. If that is, then it's useless against the computer. Good old symbol. Tetris it up. And again, the number of lines don't really matter a ton, right? Like you can see, it's Tetris battle, right? You're fighting. It's not just playing Tetris. So if you get someone who's not like super great at Tetris, sometimes they wind up being pretty good at this version of it, because it really is its own little thing. Pantaras does what? He's gonna add 5 lines. So now we gotta rush to clear something here. Fuck it. Use Rue and throw the piece away. We should get the same piece. I'm fucked. Now I'm fucked. I was hoping to get the other one to get in there. Whatever. Alright. I can get the green and the yellow. Nope. So sometimes you could just jam a piece down. Kind of like a YOLO strat of fuck it, just get me that one power piece. It did not work for that. Alright, so I want him to get the orange, and get the yellow, right? So he's gonna make me throw away my yellow piece, or did he time it wrong? Yep, he timed it wrong. She uses to clear shit up. And then honestly, getting the basic pieces, like, if you get like a Tetris here, it doesn't really do anything. Shit. That was weird. It helps clear lines, right, if you run out of space. That's when basic-ass Tetris strategy is in fact a factor. Assemble, slide everything over. Maybe I should place that square piece first. Get the straight line. Get ourselves out of dodge here. Alright, controls are inverted, yeah. Sometimes the best thing you can do is wait it out. Old-fashioned assembled. Shit up. And then again, if he gets a piece that I want, I can also do the assemble and make him throw it away. That's the cleverest part about it, is when you cast the power, the piece that they have gets thrown away. Well, that's gonna be it for me then. Fuck. And that's how you lose at Tetris Battle Guided. Just like that. Tetris Battle spin-off. Alright, I'll play one more here. And we'll switch over to another game. I'd love it if I could get the PlayStation ones to work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on those. I don't remember the bits. I'll play as them. So it'll be all new to me. It's a watermelon. Chigao. Right. Let's do this. Again, great artwork. I just would love to have seen this with like a deeper color palette. A hell of an arcade game. I should also research it so I'm not gonna look stupid. Like, maybe there was. Maybe on the Kaneko Supernova. Right? Maybe there was a. I know there actually was a Supernova. I have a Kaneko Supernova. Okay, yeah, Stardust is the one where it goes through and kind of like randomly clears your shit out. Got it. Yep, that's what it was. Well, this is what the Bulletproof Software did this, BPS. Who were kind of like your, in the 80s and 90s, that was kind of like your Tetris company. I'm sure they covered it in the From Russia with Love Tetris documentary, I just don't recall what it was. Again, playing keep away with the pieces. I want him to get that green. Even if I don't have the best place to put this square, doesn't matter. I want him to get this yellow, so I can go get this green. I do have to start clearing lines though, so I'm going to start hurting. Stardust could help if I need it. Fire off Fever because I don't want to get in that piece. Oh, it's all the straight lines, right? Fever is just non-stop straight lines. And the fact that, like I said, the characters all play entirely different. Really interesting. I have seen the Fever get used offensively before. Towards the tail end of the game, where like maybe like a straight piece is not exactly what a dude is looking for, but usually it helps everyone just sort of clear their shit. Gang. No! God damn it! I didn't press it in time. I said gang, but I didn't press it. let's go and throw Stardust. See if I can clear my shit out here. Do not get credit for the little gems that you clear that way, though. So that's... Oh, I wanted that straight piece. The fucking vampire! Am I gonna lose my little... Nope, you timed it wrong. You should have waited a second. But again, it's exciting. Hey, we got a Tetris, but it doesn't matter. Like, the little power ups. Really? Yeah, it sends garbage over this thing, but the way you really get ahead. I get those points and fucking people over. Let's go Stardust. Unnecessary. Rush to get that one piece, even if it means suboptimal piece placement. Gems or crystals or whatever you call it. And where you place the crystals, also there's a lot of strategy to that, right? Like, you might not necessarily want to get all of them at once. Sometimes you do want to kind of space them out. Mambo! I don't remember what Mambo does. It just sort of randomizes his pieces. Oh, that kind of sucks. Nope. See, it wasn't a piece I expected it to be. It was alright, but you'll sometimes get your Tetris brain going and you think, oh, that's the next piece I'm gonna get. If you beat you to it. Gang, I could steal 2 gems from him. Spend 3, steal 2. Sure. Leave him with nothing. Now Fever. I bet you Fever will make life a little bit harder for him. Maybe we'll try something else here. I do like Tetris Battle Gaiden a lot. I'm slightly hesitant to try any other console just because it seems like that's not been like working tremendously great for me. I don't know why, like most other stuff isn't working. Let's see. What would be a good... Oh, I know what I want. QRSTUV. Where are the U's at? The game that was the proto Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk before Tony Hawk was Tony Hawk. Fucking Uni Racers, man. This was such a great game. I loved it so much. I think, I could be wrong. Open mouth and insert foot. That this was actually the dudes that eventually did Grand Theft Auto. Or part of the guys that eventually did Grand Theft Auto, DMA Designs. We're nuts on that? No, studio best known for the Lemmings and the Grand Theft Auto series. But this plays so much like a Tony Hawk game. It's kind of crazy. It plays a unicycle, it races and trick modes, and when you land tricks, you gain speed bursts, so you're constantly wanting to like do little tricks to go quicker, right? It's uncanny the DNA it has in common. With Tony Hawk. How is this gonna play through OBS with a delay? I'm looking forward to it. Get that red bike. You can also rename the bikes. So if you do define player, yeah, select what that's kind of which one to select Y and A are. I assume that should be Y and A. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just a question of what button is getting mapped to what part of the controller, right? We're kind of going by sense of smell. Crawler, dragster. Simplest one there is. He's gonna want to hold down the right trigger. Just do flips like this. Or I should say the right bumper. Forward flip, forward flip, forward flip, forward flip. As fast as you can. That's all there is. Two-player in this is phenomenal. You get a bunch of friends, fucking spend all night playing this. There it is. Sick flag. Great animation. These wonderful little 3D unicycles. There you go. Boom. Could it be easier? Take the same idea, and this time we're gonna go left. So you want to hold your left trigger, left bumper to start. Right. Flip. Flip. Then there you go the other one. Oh, not yet. It's been a few years. You can do more than just flips. You can do backflips. You can also do like... I gotta figure out which button it is. Flips. There it goes. And we're gonna orient the other way around. There's gonna be twists. Once I get ahead of him, then we'll worry about the flips. Shit! I got greedy. But you could twist, you could sort of spin, you can flip towards the camera. They call it the Z flip. I mean, look at my fucking lap time. That one lap time is what really did me in. Let's do it again. All right, we'll pay attention. Then there's like a half pipe, right? You can like bounce on your head and shit. When you come out those ones, sometimes the C flip is the easiest thing to do. But I'm trying to get like extra fancy shit. Kind of see a little bit of a boost he gets. Fuck. You hit the ground, you kind of take off a little bit, you get a little bit of a boost. There we go. Some record-setting time. And now this one is just, again, it's Tony fucking Hawk, right? Like, it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's Pro Skater. It's just doing tricks of the day. The best. And you go against progressively harder dudes. So you go back. So this first dude is bronze in, and then goldie, or bronze in and then silver and gold. Don't stop tricking for nothing. Just fucking bury the right trigger. Just crush it. Never not easy. The graphics at the time were like amazing too. It plays like really well. It's like really quick, really peppy. I think we start by going left here if memory serves. Memory does not serve. Oh, shit. You can't jump on that. Back. Well then. Doesn't count. Did not count. Yeah, I remember you want to try to sneak it. One flip in there. Kind of just right. That's what I need to do. Hold on. How do I do that? Controls. Define SNES buttons. Yes. Press right. Right. Press left. Left. Press down. Press up. Press A. A is this one. Press B. B is this one. Press X. X is this one. Y is this one. Left trigger. Right trigger. Select. Start. You want to set up alternative buttons? No. We are good. Obviously, I do. Loser it is. So again, it's a really good little game. Always been very, 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 very fond of it. Umehara Kawase is maddening. It lives really close to Uniracers alphabetically. It has taken on different incarnations over the years. Really good PlayStation version of it. And a bunch of spin-offs that are like on the Switch now, like Umehara Kawase Bazooka, which is a strange game. But it's a super early physics-based platform that I'm not saying I'm good at. Basically everything will kill you, right? You can jump a little bit, and you have like your fishing rod / grappling hook, right? And then that's what you got. That's what you have. Make it through the game this way, right? It's got a little bit of a springiness to it. There's a bunch of fish-type enemies walking around that you gotta contend with. And there is, like, you can just sort of eventually physics your way up. Come on. Oh, come on. And it's actually like fucking hard as nails, or I should say it can be. It can be like brutally hard, but it's super rewarding. It feels really good, and especially for like a game at the time was like I think it was like 1992, 1993. It's a hell of a game. So there's Umehara Kawase, but there's also like Umehara Kawase Shun. What else? Umehara Kawase. There's also originally on the Japanese PC game, if memory serves. What else would it be? Oh, it was originally a Sharp X68000 game. Oh yeah, right. And it goes without saying, Umehara is a main character in the Blade Strangers fighting game that I have, and I've quite enjoyed and forgot existed right until the second one I read about it. So yeah, the legacy lives on in so many different ways. Mostly time-based. Do I care? I do not. Just sort of ride this shit all the way around. The jump is weedy at best. It's a very timid, right into a loach. A really timid ass jump. I like to do just a little bungee action. Although you don't want to do too much because, like you saw, it'll break. But yeah, for the time period, like, there was no, like, physics engine type shit, right? Like, an impressive, as far as I'm concerned, impressive feat. Ah, shit. Probably goes without saying, but, you know, never came stateside. But, like, the other games eventually did make their way kind of over here. Yeah, hard as fucking nails. Seriously. There's dudes who get, like, really fucking good at this game in a way that I'm super jealous. Where they can really just sort of, like, it's not quite the level of Worms whipping around the level with the ninja rope, but it's not entirely dissimilar, right? Come on. Am I just stuck here? The delay is getting me. I think I'm having trouble. So I'm trying to predict where maybe I should be swinging and not necessarily where I should sway. Come on. Come on. I know this will fucking work. I've done it before. Alright. I am gonna blame the lag. The lag is maybe a little bit much for me to handle until I figure out that lag. Side note, I'm not good at this game. Never was. Not even a little bit. Can you turn on scan lights? Not that I need it, but it would be interesting. Alright. We'll do our cold reboot. Alright. I'm gonna give it another shot here with the PlayStation. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know why it would magically work, but I would love it if it did. I'd imagine you'd at least get like the boot up thing, right? Like, let's check out the shit I got handy. Beavis and Butthead, Choro Q Wonderful, Tondemo Crisis, Welcome House, Family Rest, the Shikoku Saikoko no Menu, and Yakiniku Action Game, right? Only the best hits of the PlayStation generation. Come on. Cat wants to get up here. Let's go, Cat. You want to come up here? Come up here. Here, he's up here. Proof of cat. Cat tax. So I feel like a reset might help. Like, you should get the whole PlayStation. I maybe need to read into it more. Maybe I'm not living life right. And that's the problem. Like, maybe there's certain steps that I need to do that I'm not doing. But like, relative to the Saturn, which just seems to kind of just work. You have to load the BIOS separately, but hey. Japanese BIOS, sure. Right, and you get this. I'm expecting that with the PlayStation, and that doesn't happen. Insert disc. What do you mean it's not found? This is currently, this is unplayable with the lag. Pinball cannot be played like this. But it is the best fucking video game pinball that we have ever encountered in life. In reality, though. Has a lot going for it, right? John Petrucci of Dream Theater. In fact, I'll actually just jack up the audio on this, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy this. But it's a phenomenal pinball game. It actually uses I don't know what all games. Saturn's not my strong suit, but I do know it uses the high resolution graphic mode, which not a lot of games used on the Saturn. So for my money, it still looks pretty rad. So you gotta give them to it.
This book might take you far away.
Right, start round good. Always start round good.
The book holds the tales of the dreams and night. Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, there's a... Look at that. That on you. Hear the ball? Hear the ball bouncing around? It's gone. That's a hell of a delay. How many was that? Like 10 seconds?
The book holds the tales. The book holds the tales of the dreams and nightmares that forever will exist. In the shadows they live, of ancient tales they speak. In stone they write, of the places hiding from the light.
Oh God, no! It's like a 5-second delay.
You can walk through the door. The cosmic landscapes touch. But be aware, understand, that this is dark knowledge, and your soul might get lost. For the door is within, beyond the wall of steel. The mighty messenger will arrive. The eclipse is his sign. The sacrificial drum is beaten, and all around dance and chant.
I like the trap from the ball. So I thought I would have put the hooker 4 times and then listen for the 4 clicks, right? Like 5, 6 whole fucking seconds. And there's also like a video delay, like, so like, I gotta flip the flipper about a second before I think I have to. Unplayable with pinball. I won't lie, I don't know if that's the piston. I know that the USB controller is adding in something. I haven't figured out the whole snap thing like it's supposed to. Alright, there you go, check it out. Look at the fucking eye, the eye planet coming out with the multi-ball. Right? Look at the graphics on this. Looks great. All comes from all of the integration reassembled. Fucking go.
The book holds the tales. The book holds the tales.
There's three tables. Each one more nefarious than the last. You have Arkham, Cult of the Bloody Tongue. I always play Arkham to start.
The mighty messenger will speak. Carries the message of the ancient ones. He is the
Japan
first
only, I
and
should
the
point out in case you're wondering.
His dark angels from above will come.
Like most of the end up listening, I do own a copy of this.
Through the cities and fields.
It's a bit of a pain in the dick.
He's
I'll
everywhere
be
you
totally
turn.
honest to play.
Much.
If I have a US Saturn, I should just buy a Japanese Saturn. It's not like, I've seen them a couple times, relatively expensive. I should have
Around the fire.
bought them.
Dark angels.
If you have a special RAM cart that I have that will play in the
Dark angels are approaching.
But then you have to do it, okay, wait, what TV in my current life can I hook up to? It's gonna set an S video or fucking RF or, I don't have, the thing I have is RGB modded. Yeah, I can get, RGB cables, but I need to get an upscaler. That was part of the main reason I wanted to get into the Mr. is because
Carries the message of
it's funny.
ancient
Emulation feels bad to me. There's like a 5 fucking second delay here. And I'm having a hard time playing it. But the emulation feels bad to me. And so a bunch of these games I do want to play as close to the right? The irony is not lost on me. The weird lag. Certainly blame the weird lag. Doesn't it makes it hard to play. But the ball physics, and it might just be me, but I swear the ball physics feel different in the emulation version. Than the real one. I swear it feels different. Keeping up with it at all. With this one is impressing myself. It's except the last day. Yeah, but I'll be honest, if there's a better pinball game, pinball video game, I don't know what it is.
Dark knowledge.
I mean, I'll even say the holy of the holy, the 3D Space Cadet Windows pinball.
He'll take over. He'll decide. He'll awake. He'll come to the dream.
You have the super over the top voice acting. And I guess he is actually quoting from the Necronomicon.
The stars are strange.
The metal sings in the background.
Far away a temple stands.
The fields feel great. And this one has a great little internal loop where you fire it around the 2 moons. And you get like a nice little pattern, just kind of whips around over and over again. It's so much fun. That's a hell of a shot to make with like a 3-second delay. Get in there!
The stars are strange. The moon
in fairness, the flippers are not on the same delay.
Far away a temple stands.
But it is
far away in a dreamland.
Eventually I would get used to it, kind of. I'm starting to settle in it. Also, also my favorite piece of artwork. One of my favorite pieces of artwork on any game for mortals only. Right? I'm pretty sure you would not normally see that. It's on a CRT TV. I see that gets cut off. Nice little throwaway. Easter egg, a nice little touch. I shouldn't say what kind of TVs they had in the world. 95, 96. You had some of the real early HD shit was coming out. Whenever High 10 Bomberman came out, where they had the 10-player Bomberman that would play in high definition TVs. But they're like only 5. There it is. I'm happy now. You have the Shattered Moon. You have the magnetic. See the magnets hook up there? I looked at the Reddit, kids walking around. They needed like some sort of server to run it, and then
He's the
But yeah, there you go. We just got the thing. And again, for the time, it looks pretty cool. Like it looks really good. It's such a good game. If I hit Mr. Dial in a lot, I think I would want to play a ton more of that. I would love to play it, even though it's not the right controller for it. I'd love to play it with the Neo Geo CD pad, because it's mostly a bumper game, or can be a bumper game, and it has some good bumpers. This would feel real nice. But then I'm introduced to Wi-Fi lag into it. I don't think I can get that into Snack. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But yeah. I'll start to wrap up here. I think it's a real late start for me today. I'll be the first to admit that. Kind of an unusual stream time. But again, I think everyone would understand. It makes sense. I had to get
book
a hunk of my body removed from my foot. You know what I'm saying?
That's forever.
Something. No, I should be back on that really schedule. And then, since it's about to be for Wednesday, maybe I don't know if I'll be playing more Mr. Mark. I think the PlayStation is good. I'd love to play some fucking good games. Which I almost never get a chance to play. It's hard enough to play on my original PlayStation. Big pain in the ass. But I'd love to be able to get the PlayStation games on. It's neat that the Saturn is going. I don't have an enormous affinity for a ton of Saturn games. Digital Necronomicon Digital Control is definitely one of them. There's only a handful of other Saturn games much more fast. But Ariel, we'll just start to wrap up. We don't really have anyone watching, so there's no one to raid. We'll just wrap up. If you're watching, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games yourself. You could have watched something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched, what's a good one? Coming in December. I already recommend Violet. You know what you could have watched? You could have watched the first episode of Tales from the Crypt. No. I already recommended Tales from the Crypt. We'll just keep going on the night, which is sort of a non-traditional Christmas film. And we'll get into the shout to Silent Night Baby. Naughty. A remarkable film. Late 80s slasher genre. Silent Night Baby. It's exactly what you think it is, and it's you already know. Since you already know, just go ahead and follow through and watch it. But you can watch me play Silent Night the other night. You watch me play a bunch of reproduced video games with significant delay. I might not understand the decision that you made, but I appreciate you making it nonetheless. To everyone who isn't watching me, I'd like to thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people don't watch me because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. I hope everyone has a good day. Peace out and deuces. We'll see you guys later.